Achabia Charlie. Hey. Achabia Charlie. Oh. Achabia Charlie. Achabia Charlie.
Here at Thomas Jefferson Elementary School, students and staff have been working on a project experiencing Africa through the arts. Funded by the Lakeland Education Foundation, this program has brought African culture into the school and resulted in an exciting project that culminated with a concert. Let's learn a little more about it. Lorraine, tell me about the foundation grant you applied for and what the project is about.
Okay, well, we applied to the Lakeland Education Foundation for a grant to collaborate with music and art programs on the art and culture of Africa. So we wrote up a grant, Mrs. Halim and I, to collaborate mask making and drumming of Africa and learn about the culture as well. We have a master drummer from Ghana who we've been working with lately. His name is Kofi. The whole school had experiences in drumming with Kofi at assemblies, and then Kofi worked more independently with fifth graders and taught them some actual African rhythms to practice so that we can show off at a showcase where children will show off their masks, show off their drumming, and Kofi will also bring some dancers, and it will just be a wonderful evening of African culture.
Honestly, this program is being about teamwork, culture, leadership, and peace, really bringing different people from all forms of, all forms of life, together, regardless of race or anything. So the whole idea is not only coming in with art and rhythm, but just to kind of give the kids a sense of how we all do almost the same thing and, have the same sort of things that comes out and try to get them an understanding of why we do certain things that we do and that we can all do some things that sometimes we feel we can't.
Well, I had a visiting artist come to the school. The grant was giving us money for this wonderful artist, ceramic artist named Cliff Mendelson, and he worked with the students on clay masks that were inspired by African art. So they looked at lots of different designs in African art. We had a parent come in and help the students and had a wonderful couple of days with Mr. Mendelson, and the students did masks that will be on display when they do drumming.
Well, with Cliff Mendelson, we did masks, like African masks, and we were able to do the shape that we wanted, and we were able to decorate the way we wanted to.
Well, Mr. Mendelson told us to exaggerate stuff. I made the nose really big. The eyes, I kind of made them in the shape of diamonds. Okay. And then I made the eyebrows out of beads.
Well, I wanted to make it half and half, and I put the red up there just to make it look cool. I put the leaves to make the sign of nature and people, and I put the snake there too.
Part of this whole idea was to combine ceramic art, visual arts with performing arts. So the idea in the beginning was to make masks, and then my connection with Kofi was an idea to bring music, drumming, and the mask making together, which is such an integral part of the culture. So that's what this whole thing was to create two disciplines coming together.
How was it for the kids?
They just rose to the occasion. I mean, they come in, they start taking the clay, I give them a bunch of lessons, and from there they're taking off. It's just very fulfilling. I mean, it's a great joy to see all these kids get excited. I mean, that's really what it's about.
We will also have a visiting artist, John Farrell, who will be with us that evening too to tie in some of his music. He came and did an assembly with the children as well, teaching them about multicultural differences and acceptance of people of other lands.
I came and sang with the kids at the very beginning of it, talked about how music is part of art and different cultures express it in different ways. So that was really the initial phase for me. Thomas Jefferson is real supportive of different cultures from around the world and respecting the way people present themselves and express themselves. So I'm always happy to come here.
What's been the reaction with the kids?
They're so excited. I mean, I've been working with the first and second graders on doing designs for drums and talked to them about when Kofi was here and the things that they learned when he was here. And they're just fascinated and they're loving getting involved with it, and they're excited to see him again and have him come back to the school. So it's been a really positive thing.
I learned all about Africa and I like learning about their culture because I think it's like really cool.
It was really fun because we got to learn the African culture and like how they did everything, like how they drum and like how they use the masks for the rituals and everything.
It's been amazing with the kids. I mean, just to kind of take them, you know, from where they were, because Lorraine had laid down the groundwork after our first assembly, and, you know, kind of try to get them a sense of rhythm. And I was blown apart myself that they could put all the 4 parts together like that. Because even with adults, it takes them sometimes, you know, months and years to be able to kind of do that sort of multitasking, you know, like the father, brother, mother, sister. They are all like just terms that we use traditionally, you know, just to show the different parts of the ensemble, you know. But again, it's got this cultural sort of element to it, which tells all of us, you know what, no matter how old, young, you know, no matter what your state, you could sit and do the same thing and enjoy this rhythm or sound.
This is really a bigger grant than we've had before. I think we've had grant money that's helped with visiting artists in the past, and it's been fabulous. And we just couldn't do a program like this without the money from the Lakeland Education Foundation. It means a whole lot to the school and to the children, so we're extremely grateful that this worked out and we were able to have this wonderful program for the kids, for the whole school. It's been a fabulous thing, so we're very grateful.